Being diligent and taking these steps could save yourself tens of thousands of dollars, countless headaches, and potentially save your business. So please be thorough. Hi, I'm Justin Prestige, owner of Custom Trailer Pros, and in 2012 I started this food truck dealership out of a desire to help people get started with their dreams of making great food and working for themselves. If you're thinking about getting into the exciting world of food truck ownership, it can be fun, profitable, and extremely rewarding. But like any business, there are risks involved upon startup. Understanding these risks and how to minimize them will dramatically increase your chances of success. And here at Custom Trailer Pros, our mission is to help you be as successful as possible, as quickly as possible. In this video, we're going to be talking about one of the biggest risks you can run into when you're trying to get rolling with your food truck dreams: getting ripped off when you are purchasing your most important asset, the food truck itself. You might be thinking, this won't happen to me, but over the years, I've heard the saddest horror stories over and over again of people getting ripped off when trying to buy a food truck. I hate hearing these stories. Before you commit a large amount of money toward fulfilling your dreams, please take a few minutes to understand the risks involved and how to avoid them. I'm going to give you 4 quick tips that will help you if you're looking at new food trucks for sale, and we'll discuss a few additional pitfalls to look out for if you are thinking about buying a used food truck. With that in mind, let's dive in. First of all, it's important to understand the reasons people get themselves into a sticky situation that puts them at risk. Starting a new business is hard and can feel expensive, so finding good deals to minimize those costs can be really helpful. But if searching for those deals causes you to ignore warning signs and red flags along the way, it can end up costing you way more in the end. So whether you are buying something new or used, please make sure to go through the following steps so you can make the best investment. Number 1, be wary of deals that seem too good to be true. Many of the stories I hear start the same way. It was a great deal, and if we didn't give a deposit right away, we were going to lose it. Please don't get suckered into doing something foolish in order to save some money. A major advantage of buying a new food truck from a company is that you can evaluate the food truck itself, but you can also evaluate the company you're buying from. As sad as those stories are that I've heard over and over again, most of them could have been avoided with just 10 minutes of research, which leads me to point number 2. Research the company you are buying from. I'm baffled by the number of times I hear people complain about being ripped off by a company who has dozens of terrible reviews on Google, Facebook, and the Better Business Bureau. Before you even reach out to a company about buying a food truck from them, check out their online reviews and ask yourself these questions. How many reviews do they have? How long has the company been in business? Have people posted actual pictures of their food trucks? Do the reviews come across as real and genuine? How does the company respond to any negative reviews? If the company only has a handful of generic reviews, that is a major red flag. That can mean the company isn't real, or at least hasn't been in business long enough to earn very many reviews. For me, that makes it a little too risky, and I'm going to keep digging. Did you know that businesses can turn off their reviews on Facebook? If the company doesn't even allow customer reviews, that is an immediate no for me. Next, check them out on the Better Business Bureau website. What is their rating? Do they have complaints against them? How are those complaints resolved? Just going through this alone will eliminate some of the bad actors out there. Maybe someone has a real company selling actual food trucks, but if their product stinks and so does their customer service, it'll be hard for them to hide that online. However, if you've completed these steps and have found some companies you are interested in dealing with, that's great. And it leads us to tip number 3 on our list. Ask for references. Reach out to the companies you like to make sure they can provide what you're wanting, and then ask for references from real customers they've served before. Talk to those customers to make sure they are still happy with their experience. Hopefully, by the time you've done these things, you are able to narrow your choices down to 2 or 3 viable options. And the fourth tip that I have for you also requires the most investment. If you can, visit their facilities. I've heard many stories from customers who thought everything was great until they visited the facility, only to realize that the dealer talked a good talk, but the end product wasn't what they were looking for. Seeing the build quality firsthand and talking to the people who are completing it can be a great way to make sure they are a good fit for you and can help you be 100% confident in your decision before moving forward. Now, those are all helpful tips if you're buying from a company. But what if you're looking at buying a used food truck or trailer? That opens up the door to even more risk and scams. Not only do you have to worry about the same concerns we've already talked about, but you also have to contend with the potential of shady people selling shady items. For example, we once had a trailer stolen from us. A year later, it was sold to someone in a different state with a fake title. The new owners registered the trailer thinking everything was fine, but the state flagged the fake title, and a few days later, the local sheriff's department showed up at their door to repossess the trailer. A trailer they had paid $50,000 for. Please don't buy anything used without seeing it, seeing a legitimate title and bill of sale, and verifying with local authorities that the VIN number checks out. Beyond that, you have to know what you're looking at in regard to the trailer itself, framing, electrical, flooring, walls, the water package, etc. And you need to be able to verify that it is in compliance with your local codes. If those are not things that you are extremely familiar with, please get help from someone who is, or avoid buying used altogether. Being diligent and taking these steps could save yourself tens of thousands of dollars, countless headaches, and potentially save your business. So please be thorough. All right, that's it for now. Have you come across anything that we didn't mention? Are there other things buyers should be aware of? If so, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our other videos on how to be successful in the food truck world. And to make sure you don't miss anything, give us a like and subscribe. And until next time, happy trucking. It'll be hard for them to find. I flubbed it.
It's so good.
Did someone order me a hamburger?